I should really look into whether becoming Scandinavia will cause me any problems. Although with war exhaustion like this, I probably don't want to yet. Well, alright. It appears I ended a war recently. So my war exhaustion is through the roof. No, I haven't. No truces, unless I full annex someone. Did I just acquire Boden? Or am I just dealing with the aftermath still? Looks like I just acquired this. Was I reading the truces wrong? I was. Yeah. Bohemian Mines, yeah, just got out of a war. And there was a coalition which is now dissolving. That's kind of nice. Royal marriage from Poland with their old-ass king. I don't... Well, my king's old too, but I'd rather be in charge of that. That applies to you too, France. Okay. Looks like I've claimed all of England I can claim, which is good. When can I annex Ulster? I don't want to use them to expand, because they do take aristocratic, so they'll be more expensive than just taking English land. Although Connaught will be the same. Maybe it's good I didn't snatch them up. Maybe I should force the release of Connaught, then attack them, make them revoke their claims. Certainly an idea worth considering. But either way, I've got a few years left for that. 41. Now that I consider it, it's almost worth it making Northumberland, so I can feed them all this English land. Specifically in the Danelaw, so down through Norfolk. What that'll do for me is when I annex them, I won't have the separatism. Then again, what's the point? Because they're going to have separatism anyway, and I'll probably just inherit it. Oh, hey, you can see some evasion now. Kutai is the dominant force out here this time, instead of Brunei. Malacca's doing well. Majapahit and Sunda are really stable. Looks like it's no Delhi this time. It's Orissa, Jaipur, and Multan that are strong. Although Multan's probably not as strong as they look. They got some good lands in the east, and then it's desert. The Timurids are gone, and there's only a very powerful Persia. The Ottomans haven't spread all that much. France. Ooh. Disputed succession in France. If they die, Trastamara succeeds to the throne. Because Spain is formed and their prestige is through the roof. Probably not a lot I can do to compete with that. Thuringia. If they die, they get a whittles. On monarch death, the house from noble von Wetten. Oh, they've already got a von Wetten. Thuringia. I mean, I could try to claim the throne if I royal marry them, right? Von Wetten, oh, von Wittelsbach. Yeah, they're probably not worth pursuing. They're too small. Coalition is gone, but just barely. Ah, the Livonian Order lost its alliance with Muscovy. It might be worth claiming them up. Yet again, I'm reminded they don't really have a lot of great land. This is a rough event, but I think I can easily afford. I don't have any loans. I can just pay a lot of money. That's fine. Do I have any impending rebellions or anything? So I shouldn't be paying my troops either. I need a mission. Convert something to Catholic. Oh, that's right, this province. It's got religious zeal on it until 1560, so that's not happening. Incorporate Tyrone. That sounds pretty good, actually. I intend to do it soon anyway. Do it in 2 years. I suppose I should improve relations now and take the mission. That'll reduce the pain from not having my... Well then. Not my problem. And this should be a quick integration with 10 development. does look like Bohemia's had some of its land punched out of it. Oh yeah, France took some. France is pretty damn scary. In that light, I see no reason why we can't be friends forever. Pomeranian separatists? That's fine. It's only in this province because it's the wrong religion and... Oh, okay. Just wrong religion. Pretty much the whole reason. Another good reason. Oh, they're confronting Ayrshire. No! Not a lot that can be done. Alright, what else can I claim? Claim up Reval. If I attacked Muscovy now, everybody would attack with me. Austria would defend them, but whatever. They vassalized Circassia? It did. No, that's... sucks for me. Working my way into the English Channel trade node would be pretty good for me. Especially once I control England. I can move my main trade node there, I can push all my money there from Lubeck. Everyone wins, especially me. The royal everyone. Nobody gets through Denmark. Borders closed. The naval force limit is up. I suspect that the English are not going to have a navy that can compete with mine to this day. Oh yeah. 7 Heavies Portugal, their ally. 4, yep, I'm fine. Fine on the naval front, so I can afford to make more trade ships. Might as well make money. Build them in these ports that they seem to be quicker in. Let's go ahead and build all 8. Looks like the Portuguese are utterly dominating in the Caribbean, while Spain took Brazil. Nice little historical reverse. I do want to maintain those Austrian claims, though. Grief squalls, cultural unrest. For how long? About 10 years? This is actually fine. I think they're going to rebel anyway. And I'd rather just deal with them. It's going to be a problem province due to existing conditions. So I'll just let them get close to rising up, and then I'll pay my troops again. I remember, I think I got a crappier king, yeah. Pretty bad. Poland's after Pomerania, that's too bad, because I have a truce with them. And I just claimed up all their lands. But since I have open borders, I think I will be able to get to my land faster. Not really. I already had a border with Poland. Ah well. Who did they get into a fight with? Austria, Muscovy, Circassia, Modena, and Tuscany. It's going to be a rough battle for them. If I'm really lucky, Poland will actually lose badly. And the reason I would be lucky is that their prestige would drop and they'd lose Lithuania. Because yes, they're a really useful ally for me right now. I could probably find other allies. Especially if I had enemy of enemy with someone. The Ottomans think I'm too weak to even consider. Regardless of my religious affiliation. How big is the Muscovite army now? 58,000. Still well ahead of me. How big is the English army now? 34,000. It's actually manageable with me. I have Tech 10, I have Tech 11. Yeah, sounds pretty good. I'm taking quality ideas now. A touch bothersome, but what are you gonna do? What do I do with another merchant? Go to Novgorod, go to Saxony, push from Saxony. Sounds alright. Making a lot of money off of that now. Ulster wants a royal marriage. You know what? That would fast track me to annexing them. So yeah, let's do it. And that'll be that with them. English treaty ends in 41 April, so I have a little time. If I'm real lucky, these rebels will pop up before then. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. So for now, I'm just saving up all my admin points with my meager income of admin points I have to get myself enough to core all of England that I want to take. Bohemia is my rival, and England's my rival. I should be embargoing all of these people. No real reason not to. Gives me some power projection, and in turn that gives me a little more military power and trade power. Alright, I got about 1 year left. I'm going to start shipping off to England. This rebellion doesn't look like it wants to happen right now, but if it does, and Poland's in an okay place, so everybody's got a truce, but it's the same truce. Poland would join. Right now. We'll see how they are in a year, but I don't need Poland necessarily. It would just be really nice to have them around to handle my rebels. Because there will be a rebellion. Probably ought to consider paying my navy in a month or two. Well, if that's the path you're taking, this be faster? That seems like it would be faster. Alright, unmothball the heavies, let them recover. Honestly, Poland likes me enough that they'll probably handle my rebels where they're at. They're at war on my side or not, considering they're bordering me. And I could probably increase the size of my army pretty comfortably right now. Do have most of my manpower back. Let's see. And I make a lot of money, so let's go ahead and get some cannons. So 4 cannons. Straight up 5 cannons. I think this is about the time the cannons start to be good, right? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Pedrero, not that great. It's 13 and they start being kind of good. I already have 2. Screw the cannons. I'll make infantry. Give me my money back. I'll do infantry instead. Well, there goes more manpower. The game smells blood. It knows. Better relations over time actually sounds really good right now. I've got dip rep up, which is really nice for integrating my vassal, but better relations over time. This guy's 62. He'll probably die soon, so I'll just let him die. When he dies, I'll replace him with better relations over time. Oh, they can't walk because they're locked from low morale. One of them still is. Fun enough, this war will probably make the Pomeranian rebels advance faster. Because I'm going to be picking up some war exhaustion. Wow, Poland's not doing so hot against their enemies here. I'm kind of okay with that. Especially if they don't take Pomerania. Because then I can take Pomerania. So the English army is 37,000. I could probably match them, but I think more likely I'm going to trap them. Wow, all my claims expired at once. Do I claim instead then? I should claim. I really hate how that happens. It makes it so it's impossible to keep up with claims. Alright, what's got a fort? Yorkshire, Meath. The Eastern Seaboard's more important, but I already have claims on all that. But I can. So yeah, now it's luxuries. Let's see if I can snipe the British fleet. Snipe the trade fleet. Easy. Just go over to France and wait for them to swim in. Claims or no claims, I want to get this war on. Alright, well, the king is better, and the next one is decent, at least. Old, but decent. Alright, British Navy, where you at? Ah, and I have to redo my royal marriages, which I want to do, again, manually. So that I only have to do it once in the life of this king. Ah, Enrique married me, I didn't marry Enrique. Dice roll for attack. Okay, Marsh I was actually confused about. I think in CK2, Marshes actually provide a penalty for the defender, rather than the attacker. I'd much rather have 3 admin than 6 diplo. So I'm going to put my king on the front line. And then hire a general. Oh, my king is amazing! 6 shock? Holy crap. And the other guy has some siege, and he's okay. So because I have the Cumbrian fort, and I have to go through it, I can take my time and walk up through the rest of their land. Although they have Lothian, so they can actually walk into Lothian just fine. I can't cross to Ireland easily, though, so I could just take out Ireland first and then come back. So I'll send part of my men to Ireland, and I'll leave part of them here to defend and grab the Western Isles. And I'll use my fleet to ensure I can come back from Western Isles. Now let's just make sure everybody will join me in this war. Poland doesn't need to. That's fine. Friesland, no problem. Venice. Venice is a little scary, but France should be able to take care of them. And Spain. Hungary won't join, theoretically. But if they do, I suspect they'll be easy to knock out of it. And France and Spain can handle the mainland just fine. And if there's a problem, I can just have France and Spain give up land. I'd be happy surrendering some of their stuff. Weakening them. Weakening my allies. Planning for the future. I'm a terrible, horrible person. Alright. So, my vassal, Tyrone, before you are no longer relevant. Friesland. Allied with Cleves. Yeah, let's not bring Cleves in. Venice, you got other allies? Of course you do, you're strong enough. Although one is the Knights. Who else they got? Portugal is only allied with England, so I can co-belligerent Portugal. If I so desire. Portuguese conquest of Abomey. Probably in Africa? I don't see a lot of point in not making someone a co-belligerent if they can't bring in anyone else. So the war goal, we could put the war goal on, we'll just make it Lothian. Connaught, if you would grab this, that would be, or Tyrone, if you could grab that, that would be great. Oh, there's 4 men there. And there goes part of the English fleet. I do have to watch my trade ships. Oh, they put a fort on the Western Isles? What is this crap? I hope they attack me in the Western Isles. They can't right now, but I hope they do eventually. These are all pretty expensive. They am making the big bucks. I do have a military idea group to fill out. There's his heavies. Time to hunt. Gotcha. His morale is insane. So long, Tyrone. Alright, I'm probably over force limit with that. That's okay. Take my general here. Grab these guys and go at these 4. Put a fort in Munster too? Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up just like he is. No reason to ever fight with a depleted force. Now I can merge up what I have here. I should deplete the number of men I have. Okay, apparently I lost 1 regiment's worth. Let's see if I can't send this somewhere where I can get rid of it. Like Aberdeen. New mission, conquer Neva, conquer Ocel. Neva. Ocel. Probably have a claim on that. Whatever. I'll take it for now. Reformed. There's a reform center here. Okay. Alright. Still not a big impact to my country. Sadly, this religious zeal is going to last a while longer. The Venetian Navy saw me coming. What is this ship? Tyrone was building a transport. Alright. Oh, they found my trade ships. As expected. Portugal is going to drop fast. I'm losing a lot of money on maintenance now. Paying for attrition losses. But hey, that's what having a bank account's for. That's why we're gonna go to Thief now. If I'm really lucky, he'll go all the way up here. He can't, though. In fact, he can only go to Fife. The Thief, or whatever it is. Now, in this war, is France going to be mad at me if I don't give them land? Oh, they won't, because they're rivaled. That's right. It's good to keep in mind. So if we weren't rivaled, they'd be demanding that I give them their cores back as part of the peace deal. They'd be mad if I didn't do it. But since they're rivals, they're happy just to have land taken away from their rival. There's that. Poland? Wanna give me a hand? Just gonna let it go and see what happens. Portuguese are landing on me. That's fine. They'll be knocked out of this war soon enough. Portuguese sure have a lot of transports over here. Oh, they're going out to... Okay. Looked like they were going out here, though. See if I catch him if I do this. Oh no. English are coming up. Probably hoping the Portuguese will help them. Okay, suddenly they have a lot of numbers. Prestige, please. I can't convert anything as is. Alright, what do we got here? They have a lot of ships, but I should be the stronger navy. Right? Wow, their numbers are just destroying me. Okay, that was not expected at all. That's really bad if I can't have naval superiority. That's really bad. Build up some more heavies, I guess. They might have improved their heavies over mine or something. Now they're going to block me in, aren't they? This is going to turn around real fast at this rate. Hey, Spain, it looks like you need a royal marriage. There you go. Let's see if I can go dock up in Meath. So, no one wants to help me with my separatists? Poland? Now they're likely going to send their 30,000 over to Aberdeen. What I need them to do is go to Orkney. I'm actually going to back these men out. I'm just going to wait. Alright, the French are heading into my land, which hopefully means that they'll take care of my rebels. Why am I losing 16 a month? Wow. I'm not even paying for casualties. I'm overforced them up by 2. It's costing me only 1.5 though. So where the hell is that increased pay coming from? Well, that's not good. France is just sitting there, staying still. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to fight the English head on. If those loans count. I do have the amazing general over here. Yeah, that's Venice landing troops on me. The combined Venetian English Navy really did a number on me. 4th of May, 5th of May. Have them land on the same day. See if we can boot them out of here. My king is an amazing general, so yeah, no problem. I wish France would do anything. That would be really nice. There you go, France. I really don't understand the AI. And it would be super nice if the Portuguese would just kill these. It'd be so simple. Just kill them. Portuguese English fleet. See if I can help. Alright, no losses to me. Combine up my whole fleet in that case. Ah, yes, the French are killing my rebels. Perfect. Okay, almost perfect. Where are they going? They're gonna go take care of the Venetians, maybe? Looks that way. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, what do we got here for, he's got a 2 maneuver, here's a 1 maneuver, 1 maneuver. So no matter what happens, he doesn't take penalties for crossing. But the longer I wait, the better enforced my troops are, and I have more men to reinforce than him, so waiting is on my side. Just detach the damaged ships. Where's the button for that? Okay, well, it's just that ship. A blockade. I'm going to need my dip points for taking as much land as possible. That is a terribly imbalanced stack you're putting there, England. It's like you want me to sack it. Dorothea of Saxe-Lauenburg. A strict woman with great interest in politics and some influence, Queen Dorothea of Saxe-Lauenburg participates in appointing and dismissing officials. Her lady-in-waiting, forget about how to pronounce that. Go with Birgit Goya was only 14 years old when her family forced her to become engaged to Jesper Dahl, but with the Queen's friendship she managed to break the engagement. Bishops and professors were told to investigate the matter, which led to a new law that banned parents from arranging engagements for their minor children. Neat. Level 2 diplomat. Which one's the diplomat? Oh, that's a diplomat. So I can get a half cost one of these suckers? At level 2. So it'll be like 3 a month. Or 50 admin straight up. Kinda want the new advisor. But I don't want it quite yet, so I'm just gonna let that sit there. I'm hoping she doesn't age while she's locked up in this dialogue. Alright, Portugal. I bet you want out of this. I bet you want to give me war reparations. I bet you want to annul your treaties with England. You can keep Timbuktu, they're fine. I bet you want to... I bet you want to, I bet you want to give me the Azores. You know, for reasons. But you want to pay me all your money. But you want to slow down that claiming you've been doing. Oh, really? You're not that enthusiastic, huh? Only 45 war score against you. So we don't have any of those African forts. Ah well, this is fine. This is fine. Thanks for the island. Alright, come on guys, let's get these forts. Already got rid of the Venetians. They're just asking me to kill the stack. They're going after the Spanish. That's okay. I want the fort more than I want that stack. Wow, Spain. That morale is insane. Spanish traditions. Whew. I mean, you're still outnumbered and you're gonna lose, but damn. Now I'm making money again. I don't understand this. Is it just because France is taking back these lands? Council of Trent, either make the Pope like me or not like me. Well, I do like papal influence. And now I'm losing money again. I don't understand it. Yay! So I could get a better one for 3 a month. Same hiring cost, it looks like. Oh no, a half hiring cost too. Let's just hire her right away. Let's get lots of points. Bleed more money. Why not? See if I can go participate in this. I might not get there in time. Indeed, I did not. Come on, France. Come on, France. What are you doing? Come on, Poland. You know you want to kill this. Make money again. I don't understand. Guess I'm just going to have to make an infantry. Something. Definitely going to have to come back here before they enforce their demands. If they're coming for this, I'm going to have to back off of York and cover Lothian. But it appears they're going to go for the Spanish, because they go for the weaker target. Pretty consistently, I've noticed. So the key is to just have slightly larger stacks than your allies. Okay, if he's going to Coimbra with his 10 cannons and 1 infantry, I might as well do him the favor of getting rid of that for him. We'll carry on to Lancashire after this. Probably stack wipe it. Yep. With barely a loss to me. Friesland wants out, and they're about to be sieged. Sure as hell I'm not giving that to the French. I can force their religion back. They are Protestant, I can make them not Protestant. Okay. There we go. The enemy naval AI is so much better than it used to be. It used to be they would just, like, not bother. If they were losing, they'd just accept it and die. Even the French are landing now. Not much longer for them. Ah, they're killing my rebels. Good. Good, good, good. So I certainly can't be bothered. Let's get my mercenaries out of here. Just get rid of them. 8 mercenaries. Whoa. There's too many mercenaries. I'm only 2 over, so let's take... two more mercenaries and send them all off. And I'll build a new regular over here to take back these lands, because I don't think that the French are going to do it for me. Or maybe they will. Alright, where's he going? I'd rather defend the weaker army. See if they'll go fight the Spanish instead or something. Don't attach to me. Go do your own thing. I'm not your mom. And they're going to besiege all of this for me, so, you know. This would be a decorative troop in Skåne. Goodbye, English army. Oh, you're gonna survive that. Okay. They're stubborn. What else do I have in terms of rebels? Scottish separatists? Ah. They're not a threat. No reason to fear the Scots. I can largely let my allies siege up the rest of this, I think. Sir, at medium. Do I just not be in this war? I don't precisely care about what you do. So long as it's not fighting me. I do seem to accrue a lot of war exhaustion when I do this. Like a lot more than I usually do, and in game, so I'm not kind of wondering why. There doesn't appear to be a lot of blockades going on. My land is all freed. It's all from attrition, apparently. We're going to loot Lothian. Alright, this is pretty much one. I haven't seen the Venetian fleet in a while, so I'm assuming the French killed it. The Spanish. Portugal rivaled me. Can't imagine why they would want to do that. So I'll let my allies siege up this stuff. I don't see any reason to pay the attrition cost. Although they just made me by standing in the same province as I am and giving me probably like 4%. Yeah, that's good. Just put 70,000 men on one province. That'll do. There goes the entire English Navy. That's how you do it. Alright. One last province needs to be sieged up, and the Venetians will get out of this, giving me all the war score I could dream. Bam, 100%. France will get mad. Now they'll get mad. That's annoying. Do I give them what they want, or do I... Alright, sadly that's all my claims, because all my claims were erased the moment they do this. That's all their forts. The moment my truce expired, they got a ton of stuff, a ton of claims destroyed. Let's see, is Essex part of... No. Danelaw ends at Norfolk. So taking down Norfolk. Let's see. France does love me. Could I afford to piss them off? Probably. But I'd really like to keep them on my side. If not just for English, for killing the English, for taking whatever the hell I want off of everybody else. That's the cheapest one I can give them. Alright, let's look at it this way. These are the ones I want most. Even these are less important. Their current alliances I don't really care about. The Venetian one's slightly annoying, but it's not a problem. I could Could revoke the cores of the remaining. How much money do they have? They have money. They do have money. They also humiliate them. But then I couldn't take all that land. I think land is much more important. I also think Ireland is relatively unimportant. So what's worth 9? I could just cut them up. Any rebels they have would just completely destroy them. This is a lot of aggressive expansion, though. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, this is fine. I like it. 91% overextension, the Azores. Give me 7. That's perfectly affordable. How much power projection do I get off of that? Just 8. Wait, how much? Just 18. It's split among all of us. And England loses enough that they'll probably never have positive power projection again. 130 dip. Will I pay less dip if I take more expensive provinces? I think I would. I don't want London, that's too much. I do want things bordering me, so Essex. Oh no, it is based on the quality of the province, so never mind. This is fine. 100%. Everything is great. France loves me a little bit. At least they don't hate me. Let me give them back their province. That's expensive. It's damn expensive. Good thing I saved up my points. Let's not do those, and let's reduce war exhaustion first. Actually saves me a lot of money. My navy. The lights can go back to doing their thing. The rest of them can just dock up here, I guess. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and let them rebel and kill the rebels. Kind of expect another coalition to pop up now. With Bohemia in it. Oh, Commonwealth formed. Well, so much for them losing their PU. Let's keep relations tip-top with all of these guys, because if there's an issue, I kind of need the backup. What do we got for rebellion? Scottish Patriots? That's fine. Pomeranians are also back. I am hemorrhaging money. below force limit now, below naval limit. The heavies certainly don't need to be paid for in full. Transports I do want to keep around. I'm paying tenant advisors. That's the big difference now. One in interest. Could cut down my expenses by taking a discipline advisor. I really just want to take no loans right now. Let's not pay the army. And switch to this advisor. It will cost me most of my money, but I'll have positive income. Fairly positive, but it's positive. Once these cores are done, I should be good. Unless there's any other wild shifts in income, might have to take another loan. We get more trade steering. What else did I do? Naval force limit up. So got stronger trade steering. That should mean more in Lubeck. So those missionary strength bonuses don't matter at all right now because I can't convert a thing because the way conversions work is 30 years before you can basically convert anything after it's been converted once. Unless there are religious rebels involved. If a religious rebel switches it, which I've abused before, you can immediately. It gets rid of that penalty. None of the rebel factions are particularly far along. Ayrshire kind of is. So the Master of Mint. I can't afford any of these though. And my income is slowly going up for reasons, I guess. Actually, most of my positive income is coming straight out of England's coffers. At least the Azores are done. Taxes are modified by local autonomy. We're gonna have to deal with that somehow. I have minus 10% trade and tax because of smugglers dominating. That event is costing me quite a bit. And of course, never stop fabricating. I can fabricate on pretty much everything they have now. Except for Wessex and... Nope, just Wessex, Wessex and Munster I can't get. It's poor relations with the Ottomans. I don't see a reason not to. It's nice to have a backup choice. if something were to fall through. Mali started to become westernized, or did become westernized? Started. Well, good luck. Portugal's getting wrecked by Fulo now. Yeah, they're the attacker. Go figure. Once my overextension goes away, a lot of that rebellion should go. Ooh, Count's feud. Currently in its religious unity, at least religious council. So my low religious unity is causing Count's feud to be applicable. It's not counting up though. English separatists are coming. To power, please. Just out of curiosity. Except Westphalian. It's this area, right? Yeah. Just out of curiosity, where are the cultures at? Where is Seabat? I keep forgetting. Is this here? Yeah, it's here. Westphalian is on its way out, though. I might get enough English eventually. I'll have to see where it's at after these cores finish. I'd spend this money on an advisor, but I want to be able to fund my troops for when the rebels come. And they will come. I want to be ready in Norfolk. And whatever's got a defense bonus for me. I suppose Marches or Cumbria? Okay, let's start paying my troops. Hopefully I get 2 ticks instead of just 1. Whew. Lucky me. Alright, I have 1 more merchant to spend then. Got 1 there, got 1 there. Got 1 there. A little bit of power in Novgorod. Let's see. Baltic Sea? Oh, that's Baltic. Have some White Sea power. There's no money there, though. Suppose I'll just push from Novgorod. It'll increase my trade power in Lubeck. I did transfer, right? Yeah. Alright, rebels, I'm ready for you. Come on. Easy. And now all those English will no longer rise up against me. Apparently I had a truce with Bohemia. Luckily they're getting into some shit right now, and that means they're less likely to join this coalition. They could be joining. Looks like the North Germans are largely out of it. Hanover still hates me. Brunswick. But I'm riding comfortably on the edge of any of them attacking me. Top player, what noob achievement is this? This is, I'm going for the Iron Price. And that is to convert Norfolk, Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, and Northumberland to Danish culture. There will be some delays considering I cannot convert it while... Well, first of all, it's got to be cored, which will be shortly. But it has to have no separatism, and it has to have my religion. So all these three I just gained have a long way to go because of religious zeal. You'll pay me $7 for trying Gothic invasion. You don't have to bribe me. I'll do it again. I'll do it anyway. Eventually, I'm going to do it. I just like to do easy things in between the hard campaigns. Because E4 is also how I kind of relax. I guarantee it's possible. I'll send the king in to do this. Now with all these cores up, I should be losing. Okay, I already got rid of the Portuguese separatists. Looks like the Welsh and the Scots are still going to fight. Komnenoi Empire, no problem. Gothic invasion, too difficult. You know, looking at it, I would have assumed that Komnenoi Empire would be harder. Because Theodoro's pretty damn cornered. But they're closer to help. Whereas Trebizond is really cornered in between all these people that hate them. And the second most powerful starting empire in the world. They won't help? Well, not right away. Not right away. They always claim Theodora. Maybe intentionally vassalizing. That could be interesting. Alright. The other ones are not coming up too quick. It may be worth just raising autonomy on just those two provinces. Nah, the unrest is going to happen. It's going to fire anyway. Trust me, I believe you that it's hard. I believe you that it's very hard. And it's the kind of country that I'm actually bad at because I don't like to take risks. And that slows me down. If you watch me play compared to like Flory or Jake, I'm way more careful in a lot of things. So Gothic Invasion would actually be probably put me a little more out of my element, kind of like Mongolia did. But that's good because those are skills I'm eventually going to have to pick up if I'm going to do a Ryukyu run. So long stability. Just kidding, I like it. Oh no. Now I got the Count's feud coming up. Okay, well. We've got you have to KO the Echiri. Yes! But also, you wouldn't be thinking about that real early in the game. You'd be gaining power until you were as strong as, say, the Poland-Lithuanian Empire, Commonwealth, or like Muscovy. When you're that strong, you can actually pull that stuff off. And move faster as you go along. It's really getting started that's the issue. Just like any campaign in this game, really. Once you get a strong footing compared to the people around you, you just kind of snowball. Did I hire that advisor? Actually, this is good because it got rid of the Count's feud progress. Really? Alright, let's get my royal marriages back. I don't want to lose any of my good allies. Count's feud should not be progressing anymore. Stability less than 1. Frederick was ruled less than 60 months, plus 3. Wow. That's cruel. If I had a Regency Council, it would stop. Alright, I guess I'll stab up when I can. Anybody know what Count's feud, the end conditions for Count's feud is? I might just let it happen. Yeah, seeing end conditions. Seeing end event. Oh, apparently there's a bunch of bad things that can happen because Sweden can support whoever you are against in the Civil War. Kind of like how England's Civil War works. I'm not seeing an end event. Maybe you just kill the rebels? Yeah, this is almost definitely going to fire because of those 60 months. So Count's feud is like guaranteed to fire. That's kind of rough. Count's feud. Oh, hold on. In Denmark. Does it only happen in Denmark? Could I become Scandinavia and get rid of it? Note that forming Scandinavia does not prevent the iron price achievement. Okay. Iron price is the only thing I have listed as locked to Denmark. Just double checking on the can form Scandinavia thing. Forming Scandinavia will not prevent the achievement. So yeah, I should just form Scandinavia and see if the Count's feud goes away. Plus I'll get autonomy change, which is probably going to be good for me, considering if we look at the autonomy around the country, it's rather high. Bam. Scandinavia. And Count's feud went away. Fantastic. Oh, the Welsh are coming. But there is a fort right there. So when they, yeah, the fort will protect it. Speaking of, I don't need this fort anymore. Ayrshire is going to rise up, so I probably do need these. There's Scottish separatists, so they'll go for Scottish land and not this land, so I don't need this fort. These guys already rose up, so actually this would be a lot easier if I just bring down all my forts. You know what? That's where a lot of my money was going. I was paying for forts that I was capturing. So this one I want up, and this one I want up. And are there any other rebels? Not really. Does anybody happen to know historically where this flag comes from? Like, where did they come up with this? Typically, they don't seem to just make these things up. Come on, you Welsh suckers. Let's go. Let's have at it. Now I'm making money. Ooh, a 5-3-3 in exchange for a weak heir. Or a weak claim. Five, 3-3. That's, you know, it's kind of nice to have a guaranteed number of points. I'm gonna do it. Weak claim, be damned. Falcon von Wittelsbach. Von Wittelsbach. And now my dip rep goes up. And you know what? I can ship some people over. How's my AE doing? It's not terrible. It's not too terrible. Ooh, this is the time. This is the time to go after Mr. Pomerania. So yeah, let's do this. I can get help, but I don't need help since the HRE isn't coming. So I'll just pop up this fort so they can't get through. Declare war on them before somebody will join them. Looks like Austria had some rough times lately, and they're still fighting. Yeah. Let's do this. I like war. Apparently I captured a ship. Free light. They've got rebels too, so it's not like they can do anything to me. Everybody's rivaling me. There's the Welsh. I'm actually going to let them take that province and let them walk into me at marches, so I lose less men. Will they though? This isn't Welsh. I think they still will. Guess I'll find out. We need a general when your first battle's a stack wipe. Or not a stack wipe. But still a stack wipe. Let's go make sure I can't make more troops first and foremost. You know what? Yeah, I'll buy extra prestige. Keeps me strong. Oh, he's building mercs. That's what that was. I say, no way. I'll be having my land back. Third, 22nd. Definitely don't want the smaller stack getting in there first. So insta-wipe. Kill those pathetic rebels for him. And then leave only the bare minimum to commit to the siege. Which in this case includes 2 cannons. You know what, I've got the manpower, let's not use the mercs. They cost more to reinforce. How much do I need? It's a level 2 fort, probably that many. Exactly that many. In that case, let's leave 1 more. And the rest of them I'll have go and loot Stolp. And hey, I can repay my loan. There we go. Okay, they're not going to come to marches. So yes, I do have to go to them. You know, it never occurred to me, but having rebels on your borders could be a good way to assess an enemy army. Because enemies love to move their units up to the border. England is selling off its army. England is selling off its army. It's good news for me. He's still my rival, right? Sadly, yes. So, guaranteeing and revoking the guarantee isn't going to do me much good. Yet. Probably by the time the next war comes up. Might as well use my transports to block him. To blockade him. I think I can get rid of these rebels just by standing there at this point. Tuscany is getting big. You know what I haven't seen the AI do? Form Italy. Ooh, they did it! I've been waiting for this, so Sardinia Piedmont formed. This may be the first time I've ever seen the AI pull that off. I believe Savoy did it. Yeah. Okay, so in this I will be taking these. I'll be... Can I enforce religion? Maybe after I get the capital. Can I enforce religion? You're Catholic, aren't you? Damn it. This capital is not, so I was hoping... Oh, it's a religious center, too. That sucks. So if I take it, is it going to start converting me like crazy? If I take that, and then I take this, am I going to get that achievement for having more than one religious center? Probably? Oh, come on. You guys don't have that much money? What's your problem? And why can I not revoke your claims? Primary nation, that's why. Revoke your cores, that is. Well, that's disappointing. But the potential coalition is very meager, so I don't care. Sweet. lot of unrest. They're both Pomeranian separatists, so all this Pomeranian separatist land, they're all going to rebel as one, so I might as well just let them. Poland is going to be a little annoyed, but not because they want my land. All is well. I will not be giving you my unlawful territory. Screw you, Poland. The Pope answers only to God. Speaking of the Pope, I got these free diplomats. They're just burning a hole in my pocket. And I have a free relation. So, Augsburg, Scandinavia, the Palatinate. I'll have my dynasty. Palatinate doesn't like me very much. Does anyone like me? Hungary appears rather fond of me. Brittany is fine. Yeah, I should just acquire a vassal somewhere. Maybe someone with cores and claims. You got claims? And you hate me. Seems like a good reason to get rid of you. Or I could try to create Novgorod. Everybody would help me kill Muscovy. Muscovy with its 11 tech to my 12. Everybody in the West has 12. Except for Austria. We'd be on the wrong end of that war. Yeah, let's start making claims on Muscovy. They're just a good target. Or Livonian Order, actually. Livonian Order. Allied to Commonwealth. Allied to Austria. Let's claim them anyway. Immediately we get discovered. But that's okay. Just a thought, but also against the English. Oh yeah, diplomacy is gone, right? Yeah. against the English, it might be a good idea not to bring in France anymore. I could bring in Spain for the naval support. Got news from Ming already. I forgot the Westerners get access to this information so early. It's only 15. It's been just over 100 years. So Sardinia-Piedmont has a disputed succession. They don't like me very much. Suppose I could ally him temporarily. See if I get... If he royal marries me and then his king dies, I might get an heir on his throne. Certainly couldn't hurt. He should shoot me the royal marriage invite. There it is. So now if he dies, he gets a von Wittelsbach. Here's hoping. So all these forts, I really don't need this many forts. Yorkshire and Cumbria serve essentially the same purpose. But for the purposes of this, kind of like Yorkshire's better. Because Ayrshire's already covered by Fife. And this is already covered by Yorkshire. But Yorkshire covers this, which is uncovered by other things, so definitely Cumbria should go. No reason to have too many forts. And this should also go. There's no reason. Forgot to do that. I was thinking about doing that at the end of the last war, and I just forgot to do it. Wait a minute. I don't have separatism anymore? Oh, I forgot. I also have to remove England completely in order to convert this land. But really, there's no separatism? That doesn't seem right. My claim is rolling in. $1. Tech cost or missionary strength. I still can't use the missionaries for another 5 or so years with the most recent provinces. So there's really not much point in doing anything but tech costs for the next 10 years. Religious unities making this expensive. What do we got? Gotta get rid of unrest to get rid of this. Well, I can raise stability. Ship durability. Yeah, may as well. Got national unrest -1 out of it. My Danish ideas. Just in case I really mess up, I should probably move my men off of the provinces that are going to rebel. Like there. Or having land maintenance down actually makes internal conflict go up. How much does it cost? So 14 as opposed to 21. I could afford the better guy. Should be fine. There it is. Okay. Now then. Think Commonwealth's gonna come help me with this? Yeah, they're focusing on something going on the other side. Although this army's coming back. You know what? I'm gonna move off. And see if they are gonna come. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna just go for it. So this province is protected by the fort. Stolp isn't. I'm just gonna have Commonwealth do my fighting for me. Or they're just going to stand there. That would also be a possibility. Is he going to come fight the other one? No, they're just going to watch. They're going to watch. What do we have here? Counter-Reformation. Not useful until I can convert anything. Okay, what do we got here? Unrest lower than 0. Where is unrest now? Maybe I can make that happen. Just stop. Let's go stand there and see if it goes away. So what confuses me is that there is separatism in these lands that I just took. However, over here, separatism is gone. But that didn't happen over in Pomerania. So I'm wondering if something screwed up when I switched to Scandinavia and just purged all the separatism out of British Isles. So he's out of the Empire because screw them, screw the Emperor. Haha, yeah. The Baltic belongs to the Baltic peoples, and the Baltic peoples are not imperial. Okay, yeah, disaster's gone because I got rid of all the separatism. So that fort doesn't need to be there either anymore. Definitely want to keep relations with Commonwealth up now that we share a border. Hopefully our mutual hatred for the Muscovites will bind us together. Whose dynasty does he have? Must be a local dynasty? Does he have low legitimacy? Yeah. I don't know why the AI bothers to get its own dynasty on the throne. It seemed like a terrible idea the whole time I was playing Poland. Venice is a kingdom. I don't know what happened to them, but they're a kingdom now. So at least this time around, I'll be able to claim the hell out of England. And just get it done in one shot. Well, get more done in one shot. Tricky thing is if they will have colonies. Which I might have to take through the peace table without being able to see it. So, like, they have land down here, but I don't know if they have other land elsewhere. If I get Spain in on this, I'll have to feed them the English land in the New World. Unless they form a colonial nation, in which case I'll bring them under my umbrella. Oh, Trebizond was back. Briefly. Yeah. Ah, they had formed up here. Now it's just doing pretty well for itself. Damn it, French got a royal marriage with Sardinia, and now they're going to get the preferential treatment when it comes to a dynasty change. Well, damn. There's not much I can do about that. France simply has the higher diplomatic reputation, I assume that's what that means. Not sure where to see that though. That's my AE looking. Just looking a little weak. Maybe I should kill someone. Also, maybe I should be prepared to attack England and siege these provinces up before the French can. I'll fight the nobles. And Aberdeen. That'll be the default, so I don't have to worry about waiting too long. Lower my army maintenance, but not all the way. And the purpose for that is so that these armies can slowly restore themselves. Not much needs to be done, but I can let it be done gradually over time by just paying a little into the army. That's probably terribly inefficient. In fact, I'm not going to do it. Screw that. Because I'm paying for the other army's maintenance too. Mali has westernized. By 1558, not bad for an AI. Alright, now we're talking cannons. My large cast iron going with its excellent fire value. And I am making a lot of money, and I've got a lot in the bank, so let's fill up on some cannons. Now that they have significantly more combat value. For now, I'll just do 5 more for each stack. Let's see, have the English been building more forts? No. Good. They're colonizing more land. It appears they are. But again, I'll let the Spanish take care of that. And if they're colonizing down here, that probably means they're focusing down here. Which suggests to me that they're not too spread out. Ah, they're over here too. Okay, so they're splitting up their colonization. Spain owns Congo as a protectorate. So hopefully they'll take care of the English down here. They don't have any forts though, so if I do it fast enough, I'll be able to just take it. Commonwealth isn't at 100 with me, despite being or 200 despite being improved heavily. They trust me implicitly. That's a really good sign. And they ought to be paying attention to their election cycles. Since I am a naval power, I'm going to build up my... Whoa, my naval force limit is way up. Yeah, I'm going to build up my transport fleet a bit. I have currently have a fleet of 16. Let's get to 25. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get my trade ships. Let's just... more trade ships. Put lots of them. Blow my money on it. Couldn't hurt. It'll let me compete in the English Channel after the next war. I'm not going to take London in the next war, but I am going to take everything around it. That should cause England to move its capital somewhere. But I might change my mind, so let's grab one, claim London, just in case. Truce is coming up in 61. Just gonna speed my way there. Not a whole lot of separatism going on. Except the English. The English are getting pissed again. Especially here for some reason. Because it kept its separatism. The rest of them, it's all about religion. I ditched that merc just so I would have my 25 transports. And that'd be enough to carry these troops around. So how many wars is England actually going to take? 4 wars. 4 wars, assuming who's to preaching heresy. National unrest, or local unrest on Seoul? Seoul? Five years of that, or spend points. I hate spending points. So yeah, let them have their heresy. Those English separatists are coming fast. No matter. I'll deal with them. Or I'll deal. Where's my trade fleet? We keep trading. Two. Not quite done yet. Raking in that sweet trade money. This is actually a really rich province, or trade node now. Yeah, that's the last transport. Alright. So that peace treaty ends in July. Pay the army. Unmothball the heavies. Make sure they're not allied to anybody that's too surprising. Nope. Really got to get rid of those mercs at some point, because I bet they're outdated unit types as well. Yeah, so zeros and ones, yeah, they're pretty outdated. In fact, why don't I just get rid of them? Why not? Just build a whole new set of infantry for this. It's right back up to where I was, but with actual manpower. And then there can be war. First, there will be forts. I should probably get some garrison in these. Sort it up, Meath. There we go. And I will probably want... Couldn't hurt to have another general. Oh yeah. Not as good as my king was. He's pretty good. He's before his time. Alright, so fort-wise, what am I looking at? London, yeah, just these four. It's reasonable. The English fleet. It's heading where? Coast of Shetland. Let's see if I can catch him. I wonder if we'll go into North Sea from there. Okay, we just like teleported. Okay. We're in the same space. I can declare war on him. Everybody will join me. If I have to give France land, so be it. Let's just call him in. And as to... yeah, Portugal again. There's no other allies. Now this is Friesland. But if I make them a co-belligerent, Austria will join. So let's not. Actually, I'm going to wait just a sec. Oh no, I want to catch his army. Screw it. Call in everybody but Commonwealth because I might want them to help me fight in the east. Co-belligerent Portugal. My target will be Lothian, I suppose. I get a free crack at there, maybe. So, how am I going to do this? Suppose I could just go kill their army. That would be simple enough. The whole thing will be in London. Oh, there it is. Wait, France and England are in the same space. What's going on here? Did France not join? It did. What just happened? Some weird arrow placement for Wessex, but okay. France has exiled men from before, from the last war. That's what's happening. So I'm going to attack with that, and I'm going to move north to intercept the army. With this army. Of course, it looks like I might actually wipe him. Close. Alright, let's just see where he goes. I'll bet you it's Lothian. To the point where I'm going to gamble by just standing on it. If it's Western Isles, I can just trap them straight up. So I'll send my navy out just in case. But I have a feeling he's just going to get stack wiped right there. So let's see, how am I doing this? I'll leave Ireland alone. They can't get past Ireland if they build troops here because of Meath. Actually, the same's up here, so I should just focus on the south first. Taking the war goal is not a big deal because I'm going to take it anyway. They can't stop me. Meanwhile, the Spanish and the French will destroy everything on mainland Europe. Probably ought to raise up these forts because they do like to come in from the south. Oh, hey, where'd that come from? I like this lack of army I just dropped there. It's nice. I'll drop a troop there just to prevent them from... Can I escape? Ah, I can. Who you think you are? Coming off of your boats all high and mighty. Already got a peace offer from Liège. Ah, they're full sieged. In that case, fund my war. Yeah, that's all. Certainly don't want to feed France before their time. Spain. But no air. Ah, it's because you got a really young guy. My royal marriage with you should have ended it. No, you just got a regular heir. Damn. Well, maybe he'll die. Damn it, dialogues. I'm trying to select units here. I'm just leaving a stack here specifically so that anything built in Kent can't get out. Looks like the other navies are not so keen to come and help this time. Maybe they never quite recovered from the last bout. Venice is occupied with another war. That would do it. Okay, if I start building up missionary strength, I can start converting these provinces now. Yeah, the modifier is gone for all of them. Nearly all of them. In England. So doing things like the Counter-Reformation would actually be helpful now. Over here, it's going to take a lot longer. Yeah, that might be worth considering. The English separatists are coming. Hopefully London finishes so I can safeguard Norfolk. Who else? Pomeranians again. It's a bit more of a problem. Missionary strength in exchange for tolerance of heretics. I'll take it. Frankly, the Counter-Reformation is not... It's a bit extreme, because it does have some drawbacks, including... Oh god, I don't have much strength, do I? Including... more expensive ideas and tech cost. Contrary to what it says, it doesn't actually last until the 2nd of January 1821 because there's an event that removes it after some amount of time, I'm not sure. You know, the Reformation is not really hitting me that hard. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to do Counter-Reformation. Like, really, how bad could it be for me? If I'm staying Catholic? Yeah, whatever, I'll do it. Counter-Reformation. Now I can actually convert this land. Although it's still it's going to take a long time still. But I can do it en masse. That'll make them far more stable when they're done. Of course, this is encouraging the English separatists quite a bit. So, come on, London. There we go. That's what I like to see. Siege Kent, and I am ready to go help. What do you think you're doing? You watch the rebels pop on him. Or not. Sucker's going to London now. I'm just gonna wait in Norfolk for the rebels to come. They will need to be dealt with. Because again, I have to have no separatism in order to culture shift these lands. Come on, rebels. Just fabricate some things. Why not? I'm at war with... I do have a claim. Maybe I'll go siege that next. Snatch it up. Come on, rebels. Who's better at sieging? This is better at sieging, so we'll swap places. Missionary strength. Perfect. Perfect timing. Now it'll all go much faster. There they are. They won't get very far. Pomeranians are next. No doubt incited by one of my loyal priests. Considering how in the bag England is, I'm kind of thinking I'll just go pick them up. Go send men over there now. Oh no, I need to send men to Friesland. Let's start with that. While they take a vacation in France. Now, what do I plan to take from England? And should I be worried about doing that first over taking land over here? London's extremely expensive because there's their capital. So I kind of think I should wait on that. Plus, yeah, I can't take all this and core it. If I wait for my core over in Friesland to be done, that should be just fine now. So let's try to take as much, close to 100% over here as I can. 100%, perfect. But it's 103% war score, and France is okay with it. But they won't be once I really demolish them. I want these because, oh god. Okay. So that, war goal. Gloucestershire. That'll let me claim Wessex. Cornwall. That's actually perfect. 100%. In both overextension and war score. First, I've got to get Friesland down. I should probably start worrying a little bit about their overseas provinces. It looks like the Spanish aren't doing anything about it, so maybe I wait. Whew, this is worth a lot. How much aggressive expansion am I getting from this? Bohemia will get pissed. And Friesland. Well, let's just see what they're worth. More claims. More claims! Okay. So Friesland is worth what? Oh, that's a lot of aggressive expansion. Could just force their religion. Come back later. This looks fair. He's gonna go back on defensive duty. Who is this? Where'd you come from? Oh, I got one troop left behind because it was a 26 stack and I have 25 transports. Alright, let's move on up. Oh, what the hell? Damn English bringing their overseas regiments. I finally put together enough strength in Ireland to take Meath. Or to try. I love that Sardinia and Piedmont took Normandy. One less thing for France to take. Come on, Pomeranians. You know you could actually, it's just in one province. Coburg. If it's just here, I might as well station my army right on top of it. Portugal wants out, and for good reason. They'll pay me, of course, because they owe me. I could take more land from them again. There's a fort on an island. Take Arguin. Oh, that's Spain. Could take that. Could take my very own Caribbean islands. I could actually form a colonial nation by doing this. Just taking this and coring it. That's kind of tempting. Wait, there's a fort here. Why can't I demand it? Does it not count if it's a colonial nation? (42 overextension). No, no overextension, of course. Yes! Yes, I want a colonial nation. This sounds fun and pointless. Right. Okay. Which are the cheapest to core? They're all actually pretty expensive because these are good provinces. So I only need to core 5 and a colonial nation will spawn. So 47, 52, 52, 52, 52. And then the colonial nation will be responsible for the rest. Can I raise autonomy on any of these? Yeah. I'm probably going to have to swing by and kill some rebels, though. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this? Oh, and this one's a colony. So I'll just get a core on that for free. Sweet. I'm in the colonial game, boys. And of course, no overextension because they are not Argentina. Oh, they have a colony. Oh, okay. Alright, they can have that. As long as it's a colonial nation. Hey, Venice. How you doing, buddy? If they de-siege Ko, it'll actually be really good for me. Oh boy. Why are these other options even here? I mean, I guess the base tax is fine. But why would you want to just live and let live when you could just... I guess if you wanted the natives there for whatever reason. Alright, the next big siege is Munster. Here come the French. Ah, they're going to take care of Venice, too. No, one of my generals died. My siege man. Alright. Who else is still in this? Venice is at medium. It looks like they're about to get dogpiled. Austria is attacking Venice now. I bet you they won't want to be in this much longer. I like how France waited for everybody else to show up, as if this was going to be a risky operation. Alright. Some free trade efficiency. Wait, Yorkshire? Oh. I thought it was showing Yorkshire as, reformed. Now I'll probably have to take some ships and head out to the Isles. Ah, burning me. Damn it. I like how this is just this little island of reformed. Middle of nowhere. Oh, Venice, you went out now, huh? Oh wow, they really sieged fast. Okay, well, I know you used to be a merchant republic, so I want your money. I don't mind you keeping cores on the Ottomans, because maybe the Ottomans will be forced to give them back to you. England is plenty weak enough that I can demand what I want now. And that's what it'll be. So I'll bet you they have less money than this now, but because I designed this deal earlier, it stays like this. So if I hit the negative, I probably couldn't bring it back up this high again. So if that ever happens to you, be careful. Only England will be coalition war. I should have taken Friesland. The extended peace was good to me. Ah, center of attention achieved. Alright, let me mark that one off. I end up with a lot of achievements I didn't set out to achieve in this run. No complaints here. Lots of remote risk. How about the Karabas people? Yeah, they're really high. They're crazy high. So I'm gonna... Okay, let's see how these isles are put together. They're definitely gonna revolt before the cores finish. Speaking of cores, I should probably buy up as many as I can here. Wow, soaked up almost 1,000 admin to do all this. 222 for this land. They are really developed. I wish the Pomeranians would pop. I'll leave this army as my England patrol. try to hope the Pomeranians pop soon. So as odds are. But the Carabas fellows are going to be very soon. I probably won't get there in time to stop them. I'll just have to land and deal with them after the fact. Okay, that's more like it. There's also a lot of enemies. Let's see if I can stop them from taking the land. Good. No extra separatism here. Russia formed. Surprised Carabas hasn't popped yet. Sail out there right away. And most of these islands are actually connected. Interesting route. Trade power abroad minus 100%. Wow, that's harsh. Surprised I still make money. I didn't give France anything. Did they get mad at me? Yeah, they got mad at me. I think it'll be okay, but they got pretty mad. Less mad than they would have been last time I noticed, probably because Normandy wasn't held by them and their only option was Co. So I wonder if the more options you have to give them back, the more pissed they'll be. Which, you know, kind of makes sense. Let's see, neither of these are making cores, right? The island's annoying. Basically, I gotta kill all these and then move on. To the other island. So we can finish its core. It's possible that they'll just start to auto-walk. But no, there's only 6 of them. There's no reason not to just have it. Then I can have my very own colonial nation. Boats, please. Boats. Okay. Oh, is the Pope gonna hate me for this? Because this is their sovereign. This is Portuguese sovereign land by the Treaty of Tordesillas. I didn't colonize it, I just took it. Will he still hate me? He might get really pissed. Kinda thinking admin focus might be really good about now. So I can get my next idea group up. So all of the revolt risk here should be gone, right? Yeah. Oh, I never took back that province. That's why I couldn't land there. It's occupied by the rebels. Don't I feel a fool? That'll delay the nation spawning, but that's fine. This is so pointless. There's no reason for me to be out here. Just brute force conquering colonial nations. It's an awful long truce. It'd be a shame if somebody guaranteed it away. It's not the best piece of land, but it'd be nice to have it. I don't even know if I'll attack him, since it is a free city. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. When did that happen? You know, I thought I heard a rebel sound earlier. But I didn't see it pop up, so I must have just accidentally clicked it away, or something. Crap, I got extra separatism, didn't it? It was almost on time to fix it. Oh, that's going to take itself back. Oh well. Who's next? Prometheans? Nah, they've been coming for a while. I don't think there'll be a problem. It'll tick away. Especially with my increasing religious unity and lowering overextension. Oh no, I don't want to make this a core. Okay. We should have a colonial nation next month. Yay! Scandinavia and West Indies. Why is it? Oh, it's a Danish. It's colored after my culture. I see. First person to say something in chat gets a colonial nation named after them. I actually kind of like that flag setup. They have insane unrest too, all of their own. So I have to stay and defend them. So I should leave my men on that colony to defend it in the meantime. And now every time I go to war with Portugal, I can just kind of add a little bit of this to it. It'll be good. So, the Pope, how do you feel? You are totally fine with this sort of expansion. Good on you, Pope. Alright, I gotta spend some Pope points, though. Stability never hurts. Certainly don't need the money anymore. Prestige I'm pretty solid on, too. Yeah, I'll just stab up once. Alright, somebody claimed it. That's my name. Stettin will take a long time, but it would be worth getting rid of. Could I do it? If something happens and I lose power, lose conversion power, it's going to be nasty. Could do it. I could also just build a cathedral there. Assuming I have the tech for it. Tech 19, I do not have the tech for it. I'm just going to start on it. Yeah, the Medians are going away now. English separatists are on the rise. In the south, Essex, Gloucestershire. Essex, Gloucestershire, and one other one. Cornwall, maybe? No, Lancashire. Where's that? Ah. So they're all covered by forts but Essex, so I'll wait in Essex. And now I accept English. Cool. Well, with that, as usual, I stayed much later than I thought I was going to, so I'm going to bed. So, all of you have a good night. And this is why I am totally overpowered.